For updates on sports stories across the globe, Ebi Iyomon joins us. Good morning, Ebi.
Good morning, Aya. Good morning, Bimba, and good morning, Dr. Patty. Nice to see all three of you this morning. Quickly, we look at some of the biggest stories, and it boils down to basically the Ballon ceremony, which took place last night with 9 awards being up for grabs. But we look at some of the biggest winners there. We had Rodri emerging the men's 2024 Ballon d'Or winner after getting the Euros and being the player of the tournament at the Euros, winning the FIFA Club World Cup, and also being the player of the tournament at in that competition. And the Premier League. Well, a lot of controversies followed that win by Rodri, some saying Vinicius, or rather most saying Vinicius Jr. deserved the award. And due to that, Real Madrid boycotted the award, saying that Vinicius deserved to win it. And Vinicius on his own actually brought out a statement saying that he's going to do it 10 times over and he's going to win it as well. We had his teammates showing our support for him and saying he deserved to win it. But looking at what Vinicius Jr. also achieved this in the last year, he won the Champions League and the Champions League best player. He was a winner of the La Liga, but not also the La Liga player of the tournament. And in the Copa America, he did not have a very good tournament, but all through, both players had good tournaments, but we didn't see Vinicius get the win. And still on the Ballon d'Or for the men, we had Nigeria's Ademola Lookman, the only African on the 2024 male Ballon d'Or nominee list, emerging 14th. He was ranked 14th for everything he achieved in the last year, getting a hat-trick in the Europa League final to win the Europa League, being one of the best players at the African Cup of Nations, and also continuing what he has been doing in the past year, this time out. And for the women's Ballon d'Or winner, we had Aitana Bonmati claim her second straight Ballon d'Or award. And this comes after she had 26 goals and 18 assists. It's been 4 straight wins for Barcelona women in the Ballon d'Or, and she was able to help Barcelona get the quadruple. That is the Women's Champions League, the Copa del Rey, the La Liga, and the Spanish Supercopa, all in one season. And for still on the Ballon d'Or, we had Lamine Yamal, the youngest player to win the Copa Trophy. The Copa Trophy is for the best under 21 player, and he was able to get that trophy at 17. Not forgetting that he placed 8th on the Ballon d'Or ranking. And we had the best goalkeeper for the men, that's Erik Martinez, also winning a second straight Yashin trophy there for what he did for Argentina in the Copa America, and also his heroics for Aston Villa, helping them to place 4th and qualify for the Champions League. And away from that, we had yesterday the news of Erik ten Hag being sacked, announced by Manchester United. This comes after he coached the team for 2 seasons and a half. He was able to get 2 trophies for Manchester United in his first 2 full seasons. But with his winning rate of 52%, there's a lot of calls for him to be sacked. And with how much he spent and not being able to achieve much, it's really put a lot of attention on him. And now the interim manager is going to be Man United legend, that is Ruud van Nistelrooy. But there are already talks that Sporting Lisbon's coach is in contact with United to sign as their coach. We'll see how that pans out. And finally, from me, we have the Super Falcons and Algeria playing again today in their second friendly. In the first game, Nigeria got a 2-0 win, courtesy of Rasheedat Ajibade, her goals there for Nigeria. We'll see what happens for Nigeria, but it's a team that has a bulk of home-based players, and they were able to get a 2-0 win against Argentina. That's rather against Algeria. That's all for me on Sports Today.
All right, that was a very quick one. Thank you so much for that, Ebi. A quick one on Ballon d'Or and comments from Vinicius Jr., who, of course, is feeling that he missed out on his Ballon d'Or because of his activism against racism and, lending his voice to that cause. And if that is true, it's very unfortunate. And, this era that we're in right now, where we're starting to see football become so highly politicized and, we're starting to see so many things being exposed that go on behind the scenes. in the football fraternity, it's very concerning because these players really do go through a lot. And I really hope that's not the reason why he lost out on this year's award.
Well, Vimba, I would like to say something on the Vinicius Junior and Rodri debate. Now, both players, in my opinion, I would say the defensive midfield position is one of the most underrated positions in football because the dirty job the midfielders do is never appreciated. Talking about impact, you cannot use goal and assist alone when comparing a defensive midfielder's impact for the season with a forward's impact. We had a Rodri who played in the Premier League. He did not also win the Premier League Player of the Season. Same with Vinicius not winning the La Liga Player of the Season. Now, both players shone in the Champions League, both players shone on different levels. We have Vinicius winning the Champions League Player of the Year award and also Rodri getting the Euros Player of the Tournament award. But the impact Rodri also had, I think it is funny how people say Rodri was not deserving or Vinicius was totally robbed. It was a close call. This boils down to how voters voted. But let's not forget that Jude Bellingham, who is his teammate in Real Madrid, was also in contention for that. So obviously the votes were split. It all boils down to who voters thought was more deserving. But saying Rodri did not deserve it at all, I think it's undermining what the defensive midfielders bring on the field of play.
Anyway, all things considered, congratulations to all the award winners in Paris yesterday. Emma Hayes, Best Women's Coach. Carlos Ancelotti, Best Coach, Male. Real Madrid may have boycotted, but they got the best prize for the best men's team. And then, of course, Barcelona Feminin, the female team for Barcelona, got the best. And then, of course, you have Erik and Kylian Mbappe getting, the top scorer awards. And then, of course, the goalkeeper, Martinez, winning, the best goalkeeper award. And then Ademola Lookman, our own Ademola Lookman of Atalanta, who shone like, who was shining like 1,000 diamonds at the Europa League final for Atalanta, beating Barcelona, beating Bayern Leverkusen, was rated number 14. And, well, the only African on that lineup, and I think that in itself is worth celebrating. So congratulations to him also for making that a finalist. As for Erik ten Hag, yes, he had it coming. The last time Manchester United did so well was under Alex Ferguson, who left in 2013. Now, Erik ten Hag joined Manchester United in 2022. So far, he won 2 domestic trophies, the Carabao Cup in 2023, and also the FA Cup in 2024. But in the last, few months, it's been a very poor outing across all competitions. They're number 14 on the league. They've lost 4 matches out of 9 in the Premier League. But in any case, Erik ten Hag has been given a payoff of £15 million. He was sacked at 8:11 in the morning. By 2:15 p.m., he was on his way immediately to Holland on a private jet. Well, he had it coming. But in any case, well, could he make the impact? That's for the critics to finally determine whether he did or not. As for Vinicius Junior, there's always another time. He may still get there. Who knows?
Absolutely. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you so much, Ibi, for your time with us this morning. See you again tomorrow.